South African tennis recently received a push when the country's best talent, both wheelchair and able-bodied, competed against continental and international opposition in a homegrown International Tennis Federation tournament. CGTN's Scheier reports.
Comprising of wheelchair and able-bodied competitors, the Spring Open is the first of its kind in Africa and was set up to create opportunities for local players to participate in an international ITF tour event.
In South Africa, we haven't had an international or flagship tournament in a very long time. One of the first things is that we're trying to achieve is that a normal kid who's playing tennis in South Africa can know and be able to dream of playing in a big tournament locally. We have a lot of quality South African wheelchair players and a lot of quality able-bodied players. So we thought, let's put all that together and create a tournament that's going to be a tennis flagship tournament in South Africa that in future can compete with the big ones all over the world.
The tournament showcased the best of South Africa's rising tennis talent.
It's a big problem in South Africa for a lot of players to be on a tour, whether in Europe, in Asia or in America. It costs them a lot of money, and most of the kids don't have the money to actually go attend those tournaments. So the issue that we're having is that kids in the townships, kids from rural areas, they're not able to travel. It's just a fact, there's no money for that. So if we can create enough tournaments locally for them to play locally and be heroes here in our backyard, then they can be able to travel worldwide.
For SA hopefuls, the advantages are countless. It allows them to shine in front of home crowds, save up on overseas expenses and play for ranking points.
It's very exciting to have a tournament like this, especially in Johannesburg. I live about 30 minutes away, so it's nice for me to be home. With tournaments like this, local players have the opportunity to try and win some matches and see where they stand when it comes to international tennis. And this also gives everyone an idea of what it's like to play professional events.
I'm currently studying here in South Africa actually, so being from Zimbabwe, it does help a lot. Just having more tournaments like this in the area, it boosts the competition level within the region, and hopefully we can get more African players playing on the circuit. In order to get better in the game, you have to be competing at a high level, so it's helpful to be playing at this level.
Two-time Grand Slam champion South African star Lucas Sithole believes this Spring Open can set standards.
I think the SA Spring Open is going to help a lot of players to increase their points, and I think it's good exposure. Since we're busy on the road qualifying for Paralympics, and we're hoping to have more than 4 players, which is going to be good for us, and I think this event is going to help us to increase that bar.
This event brings much needed international competition to South Africa. Travel abroad is expensive and out of reach for many young players, but this helps develop their A game and grow the sport further locally. Scheier, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.